Have you ever wondered how mastering your mind could transform your entire life? Imagine being able to navigate through life's challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, no matter what comes your way. Gautama Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." These words hold profound truth and promise. By understanding and controlling our minds, we have the power to shape our reality and achieve true peace and happiness. Today, we're going to dive deep into the power of controlling your mind through the timeless wisdom of Buddhist and Zen teachings. We'll explore inspiring stories, practical techniques, and daily practices that can help you master your mind and transform your life. Number 1. Understanding the nature of the mind. Our minds are incredibly powerful entities that not only perceive the world around us, but also interpret and create our experiences. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every action we take is a product of our mind's workings. It's like a filter through which we view the world, influencing how we perceive situations and respond to them. Think of your mind as the lens through which you see the world. If the lens is clouded with negativity or distortion, your perception of reality becomes skewed. But if you learn to polish and refine this lens, you can see things more clearly and respond with wisdom and clarity. Gautama Buddha, the enlightened teacher and founder of Buddhism, imparted invaluable wisdom on understanding the nature of the mind. He emphasized the importance of cultivating awareness and insight into the workings of our own minds. One of his profound teachings reminds us that our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. As he said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This advice carries profound implications for our lives. It underscores the significance of our thoughts and the impact they have on our experiences. By understanding the nature of our minds and the role they play in shaping our reality, we gain insight into how we can take control of our lives and steer them in the direction of peace and fulfillment. Number 2. The story of the elephant and the rope. In Buddhist teachings, there's a powerful story about an elephant that provides profound insight into the nature of self-imposed limitations. Imagine a mighty elephant, strong enough to uproot trees and carry heavy loads, yet it remains tethered to a small stake in the ground by a flimsy rope. Despite its immense strength, the elephant doesn't attempt to break free. This paradoxical scenario raises an important question. Why doesn't the elephant break free from the rope and realize its true potential? The answer lies in the elephant's conditioning. From a young age, the elephant was tied to a stake with a rope it couldn't break. Over time, it learned to associate the rope with restraint and limitation. Even as the elephant grew in size and strength, it continued to believe that the rope had the power to control it. The lesson from this story is profound. Like the elephant, many of us are bound by self-imposed limitations that hold us back from reaching our full potential. These limitations often stem from past experiences, beliefs, and fears that we've internalized over time. Just as the elephant was conditioned to believe it couldn't break free from the rope, we too may hold on to limiting beliefs that prevent us from realizing our true power and potential. Gautama Buddha recognized the pervasive influence of self-imposed limitations on human life. He taught that liberation from suffering and limitation begins with understanding the nature of our minds and overcoming the obstacles that hold us back. By cultivating awareness and insight, we can identify the limiting beliefs and thought patterns that keep us tethered to the metaphorical ropes in our lives. Buddha's teachings remind us that we have the power to break free from the shackles of our own minds and transcend the limitations that hold us back. Just as the elephant could have easily broken free from the rope if it realized its true strength, we too can overcome our self-imposed limitations and unleash our full potential. The key lies in recognizing the ropes that bind us and summoning the courage and determination to break free. Number 3. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful practices that have been used for centuries to cultivate mental clarity, emotional balance, and inner peace. At their core, these practices involve bringing awareness to the present moment without judgment, allowing us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with greater clarity. Gautama Buddha himself was a proponent of mindfulness and meditation as essential tools for mastering the mind. He emphasized the importance of being fully present in each moment and cultivating a deep awareness of our inner experiences. Through meditation, he taught, we can quiet the chatter of the mind and connect with our inner wisdom and intuition. Mindfulness meditation involves focusing our attention on the sensations of the breath, body, or external stimuli, while observing any thoughts or emotions that arise without getting caught up in them. This practice helps to develop concentration, emotional resilience, and a greater sense of inner peace. Regular meditation practice has been scientifically proven to rewire the brain, strengthening neural pathways associated with attention, emotional regulation, and compassion. By training our minds through mindfulness and meditation, we can develop greater control over our thoughts and emotions, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can be as simple as taking a few moments to pause and tune into our breath, or practicing mindful eating by savoring each bite of food with full awareness. By bringing mindfulness into our daily activities, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and appreciation for the richness of each moment. Gautama Buddha's teachings on mindfulness and meditation serve as timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of the human mind. He reminds us that the true essence of mindfulness is not just about being present, but about bringing a sense of openness, curiosity, and compassion to our inner experiences. As we continue on our journey of mastering the mind, let us embrace the transformative power of mindfulness and meditation to cultivate greater clarity, peace, and well-being in our lives. Number 4. The Zen Story of the Empty Cup. In Zen teachings, there's a beautiful story known as the empty cup that encapsulates the essence of approaching life with an open and receptive mind. The story goes that a learned professor sought the wisdom of a Zen master. As the professor began to speak about his own knowledge and beliefs, the Zen master invited him for tea. As the master poured tea into the professor's cup, he kept pouring until the cup overflowed. The professor, taken aback, exclaimed, "Stop! The cup is full. It can hold no more." To which the Zen master replied, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" This story beautifully illustrates the importance of approaching life with a beginner's mind, free from preconceptions and biases. Just as the professor's cup needed to be emptied to receive the tea, we too must empty our minds of preconceived notions and beliefs in order to truly learn and grow. Gautama Buddha also emphasized the value of approaching life with an open and receptive mind. He encouraged his followers to cultivate a sense of curiosity and humility, much like that of a beginner. In the Buddhist tradition, this concept is known as Shoshin, or beginner's mind. The lesson from the Zen story of the empty cup and Gautama Buddha's teachings is clear. When we approach life with humility and openness, we create space for new insights and understanding to arise. By letting go of our attachment to fixed ideas and beliefs, we can embrace the richness and depth of each moment with fresh eyes and an open heart. Cultivating a beginner's mind doesn't mean abandoning our knowledge or experiences. Rather, it means letting go of the need to be right or to have all the answers. It's about approaching life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, willing to explore and learn from each experience as if encountering it for the first time. As we strive to master our minds and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, let us remember the wisdom of the empty cup. May we approach each moment with openness, humility, and a willingness to let go of what we think we know, allowing new insights and understanding to flow in. Number 5, overcoming negative thoughts. Negative thoughts have a profound impact on our well-being, influencing our emotions, behaviors, and overall outlook on life. However, we have the power to overcome them by developing awareness and implementing techniques to transform these detrimental thought patterns. One effective technique for overcoming negative thoughts is mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing us to recognize negative thought patterns as they arise. Instead of getting swept away by these thoughts, we can choose to acknowledge them and let them go, returning our focus to the present moment. Another powerful tool for transforming negative thoughts is cognitive restructuring. This involves challenging and reframing negative beliefs and assumptions that contribute to our negative thinking patterns. By questioning the validity of these thoughts and replacing them with more positive and realistic alternatives, we can shift our perspective and cultivate a more optimistic outlook. Gautama Buddha offered timeless wisdom on overcoming negative thoughts through the practice of mindfulness and insight. He taught that suffering arises from attachment to desires and aversions, which are fueled by our thoughts and perceptions. By cultivating mindfulness and insight into the nature of our thoughts, we can loosen the grip of negative thinking patterns and find freedom from suffering. Buddha also emphasized the importance of cultivating positive mental states, such as compassion and loving kindness, as antidotes to negative thoughts and emotions. By actively cultivating these positive qualities through practices like loving kindness meditation, we can counteract the effects of negativity and cultivate a more compassionate and resilient mind. Ultimately, overcoming negative thoughts requires patience, perseverance, and self-awareness. By implementing mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, and other techniques for transforming negative thought patterns, we can reclaim our power and cultivate a more positive and fulfilling way of life. As Gautama Buddha wisely observed, with our thoughts we make the world. Let us choose thoughts that uplift and empower us, leading to greater peace and happiness. Number 6, the power of letting go. In Buddhist philosophy, the principle of non-attachment lies at the heart of spiritual liberation. This principle teaches us to let go of our attachments to desires and aversions, recognizing that clinging to these transient aspects of life leads to suffering. By cultivating non-attachment, we can free ourselves from the endless cycle of craving and dissatisfaction and find true peace and contentment within. Letting go is a profound act of liberation that requires courage, humility, and trust. It means releasing our grip on the past, surrendering our expectations for the future, and embracing the present moment with acceptance and equanimity. When we let go of our attachments, we create space for new possibilities to unfold and allow life to flow more effortlessly. Gautama Buddha spoke extensively about the power of letting go and the importance of non-attachment in his teachings. He likened the mind to a monkey, constantly jumping from one desire to another, and emphasized the need to tame this restless mind through the practice of mindfulness and meditation. By letting go of our attachments to desires and aversions, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and freedom that transcends the ups and downs of life. One of the most powerful teachings on letting go in Buddhist philosophy is the concept of impermanence, or anicca. This principle reminds us that all things in life are impermanent and subject to change. By accepting the transient nature of existence and letting go of our attachment to the fleeting pleasures and pains of life, we can find a deeper sense of peace and serenity within ourselves. Letting go doesn't mean denying our emotions or avoiding difficult situations. Rather, it means facing life's challenges with openness, resilience, and grace. It's about releasing our need for control and trusting in the natural unfolding of life. As Gautama Buddha wisely observed, "You only lose what you cling to." By letting go of our attachments and embracing the present moment with an open heart and mind, we can find true freedom and happiness in every aspect of our lives. Number 7, cultivating compassion and loving kindness. Compassion and loving kindness are central tenets of Buddhist teachings, offering profound insights into the nature of the human heart and mind. These qualities are not only essential for our own personal growth and well-being, but also play a crucial role in fostering harmonious relationships and creating a more compassionate world. In Buddhist philosophy, compassion is defined as the heartfelt desire to alleviate the suffering of others and to promote their welfare and happiness. It arises from a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings and a recognition of our shared humanity. Loving kindness, on the other hand, is the wish for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free from suffering. It embodies a sense of unconditional love and goodwill towards ourselves and others. Practicing compassion and loving kindness meditation involves cultivating these qualities through systematic meditation techniques. By directing loving kindness and compassion towards ourselves, loved ones, acquaintances, and even difficult individuals, we can gradually expand our capacity for empathy, understanding, and forgiveness. Gautama Buddha placed great emphasis on the cultivation of compassion and loving kindness as essential components of the spiritual path. He taught that the practice of loving kindness meditation not only purifies the mind but also leads to the development of profound states of joy and equanimity. By cultivating these qualities, we can transform our relationships with ourselves and others, fostering greater empathy, connection, and harmony in our lives. Research has shown that practicing compassion and loving kindness meditation can have profound effects on the brain and body, reducing stress, enhancing emotional well-being, and promoting pro-social behavior. By nurturing these qualities within ourselves, we not only benefit personally, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us and the world at large. As we strive to master our minds and cultivate greater inner peace and happiness, let us remember the transformative power of compassion and loving kindness. By embodying these qualities in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where all beings can thrive and flourish. Number 8, daily practices for mind control. Incorporating daily practices into our lives is essential for mastering the mind and cultivating greater inner peace and well-being. These practices serve as tools to help us integrate the wisdom of Buddhist and Zen teachings into our daily lives, fostering greater mindfulness, compassion, and resilience. One powerful daily practice for mind control is mindful breathing. By bringing our awareness to the sensations of the breath as it enters and leaves the body, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and quiet the fluctuations of the mind. Mindful breathing can be practiced anytime, anywhere, making it a convenient tool for cultivating mindfulness and reducing stress throughout the day. Another valuable practice is gratitude journaling. Taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things we're grateful for can shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. Writing down 3 things we're grateful for each day can help cultivate a positive mindset and foster a greater sense of contentment and appreciation for the blessings in our lives. Regular meditation practice is perhaps one of the most transformative daily practices for mind control. Whether it's seated meditation, walking meditation, or loving kindness meditation, setting aside time each day to quiet the mind and cultivate inner stillness can have profound effects on our mental and emotional well-being. Meditation not only helps to reduce stress and anxiety, but also promotes greater clarity, concentration, and emotional resilience. Gautama Buddha himself emphasized the importance of daily practice in mastering the mind. He encouraged his followers to cultivate mindfulness and meditation as integral components of the spiritual path, recognizing their power to transform the mind and liberate it from suffering. By committing to daily practice, we can gradually train the mind, cultivate virtuous qualities, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we embark on our journey of mastering the mind, let us remember the words of Gautama Buddha. Meditate, live purely, be quiet, do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out from behind the clouds, shine. Through consistent daily practice, we can illuminate the path to inner peace, wisdom, and liberation. Conclusion. In conclusion, mastering the mind is a transformative journey that requires dedication, practice, and a willingness to embrace the wisdom of ancient teachings. By understanding the nature of the mind, letting go of self-imposed limitations, and cultivating qualities like mindfulness, compassion, and loving kindness, we can reclaim our power and create a life of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. As Gautama Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Let us commit to mastering our minds and shaping our reality with wisdom, compassion, and inner strength. Thank you for joining us on this journey.